Hey guys, it's Michael, and I'm back with another Let's Build video. Today, I'm going to build 2 rooms, especially for Halloween. The first room is going to be a graveyard, and the second one is going to be a haunted kid's bedroom. We'll get to the bedroom in just a minute, but first I'll show you the layout of the graveyard. I've added the fencing and the walls and also stone pathways to the room already. Along the back wall, you can see that I've placed 5 ivy brick walls together. Now the ivy brick walls are a buildable item that you can buy at the W Shop. Just go into the fun stuff section of the W Shop, click on the building kits subcategory, and there you will find the ivy brick wall. Now, the fencing along the left side and the right front side of the room, I've actually used elegant stone pillars and elegant iron fences. So what I've done is I put a pillar in each corner of the room here, and also I've framed each doorway with these elegant pillars. So in between these pillars, I've added lines of these elegant iron fences. Now the fences can also be found in the W Shop. They're under the outdoor section within the decorations main category. Along the back wall, I've added a fence that's a little bit different than the fence that I've added at the front of the room. But those ones are the wrought iron fences, and they look perfect for my graveyard. Now I've also added some flagstone path tiles. I've created a square in the middle of the graveyard here and 2 pathways leading to each of the exits of the graveyard. Before we add actually a couple of items, I just wanted to show you a little trick. I've mentioned this before, but right now these walls are all facing the same direction. And if you just take a couple of them and rotate them in the complete opposite direction, they now look like 5 different items because they're not all facing the same direction. And I'm just going to do the same with these paths. Just take a couple of these tiles, rotate them around a little bit, so it just makes this pathway look a lot more natural, and it doesn't look like they're all arranged in the same direction. Now, I'm going to start adding some items to these rooms, and these items you're going to be able to find all of them in the W Shop. So let's start. I'm going to add 3 garden spruce trees to my graveyard. See, there's a little opening in the fence there where the fence meets the wall. I wanted to cover that up, so I'm going to add 1 tree in the north corner there, and I'm going to add the other tree in the left corner, and I'm just going to add another tree it's really close to the front of the graveyard there. There it is. It's looking a little bit more secluded and a little bit more spooky. Now, let's add another tree. I'm going to add a tree. It's the wisteria tree, and I'm going to add that just right in the middle of the graveyard here. And it's going to sit nicely within that square that I created with those path tiles. Of course, every graveyard needs some graves. And this year for Halloween, we released the Halloween theme in the W Shop, and there's lots of really cool items that you can find to build some spooky rooms for your pet. But for my graveyard, I'm going to use the ghastly graves, and I'm going to add 6 of them to my graveyard, and I'm going to kind of disperse them around the graveyard a little bit. Now these ones are really neat because, well, this is a haunted graveyard, and you can tell because there's a ghost that appears and flies out of these ghastly graves. So that's going to be a really nice addition to my graveyard. There's 3. I'm going to add a couple more. Let's put one next to the tree at the top corner here. We'll rotate that one a little bit. And I'm just going to add 2 more. I really wanted to spread them out a little bit to make this a really natural looking graveyard. I'm just going to add a secluded garden bench. Now the secluded garden bench is a rare item, so you have a chance to find it when you visit the curio shop, but you also have a chance to win it by playing the Green Thumb Gardener Challenge. And of course, your challenges are all listed along the left side of your room. They're each represented by an icon right here. There's the special Halloween challenge that we released this October. And if you click on them, you can review your tasks and see the prizes that you're going to win. So there you go. There's my haunted graveyard built using only items from the W Shop. Now, what I'm going to do is take this room to the next level by replacing a few of these items with stuff that is a little harder to find. The first thing I'm going to do is just remove one of these graves to make some room for the cozy coffin bed. The cozy coffin bed is the pet-specific item of the zombie puppy. So every time you adopt a zombie puppy, you'll get one of these beds. And this bed actually looks like a coffin that is coming out of a grave. And that's perfect for this room. Now, I'm going to remove this wisteria tree and add the jumbo jungle shower. This is a nice, tall stone statue that looks perfect and spooky in the graveyard. This is actually the signature endangered elephant's pet adoption gift. And if you click on it, it actually acts like a shower, but I just thought it would be cool to add to my graveyard because it really looks like a spooky statue that you would find in a haunted graveyard. Now, I'm only going to add one more item to this room, and this is an exclusive item. It's the King of the Garden statue. Now, I love adding stone statues to the graveyard because it really gives it a spooky, eerie feeling. Now, I'm just adding that statue to the right corner there, and there it is. Now my spooky graveyard has been taken to the next level and just looks like that. A very spooky place for your pets to hang out. Now, let's go inside and I'll show you how to build a spooky kid's bedroom. So now this is a haunted kid's bedroom, so of course we're gonna have to add a bed. I found the Magical Dreams bed in the W shop. It was part of the wizard theme. Now I'm gonna add that in close to the north corner there, and right next to it, I'm gonna add the coffee and cream side table. That was part of the condo theme. Now, I think it's kind of spooky to have a picture of Captain Dogbeard hanging above the bed. So we're going to add his portrait, which could be found in the decorations section of the W shop under wall decorations. I'm going to add that just right above the bed there. And that black and white image kind of creates an eerie feeling for this room. The jack-o'-lantern candelabra is part of the Halloween theme. I'm going to add that to the side table right now. This item's pretty cool because in play mode, if I click on it, it actually turns on, which is really neat. On the left side, we're gonna have to add a window. The Astral Wonders window is part of the Starry Slumber theme, and I'm gonna add that right here on that left wall. That's really looking nice, and you can see outside that it's nighttime, so it makes this room a little extra spookier. Now, continuing on the right side of the wall, I think we're going to have to add some toys to the room. So we'll start by adding the Starry Wonders bookshelf that is part of the Starry Slumber room theme. There it is. And of course, in front of that bookshelf, we're going to have to add a bunch of toys because this is a kid's room. So there's a guitar. What else are we going to add here? Here's a little bulldozer we're going to put in the room. There's a really cute rocking horse that's part of the nursery theme. We'll add that in front of the bookshelf as well. Maybe rotate it on the side. I think that a Dex Dangerous standee would be pretty cool in this room. Maybe this kid is a big fan of Dex, so we're going to add that right in the right corner. Let's add a few things in the south corner here. We are going to add, I think, how about a teddy bear? Let's add the teddy bear right here. This, of course, you can find in the toys section of the W shop. We're going to add a soccer ball right in the south corner here. And how about an art station? I think every room needs an art station. I just love this item. I used it in the Let's Build the Kinsville Academy video, and as I mentioned there, I love the colors. Now, the Mysterious Ooze chest, we actually released last year, but it is available again this year. And look at that, the green slimy chest looks pretty spooky. So I'm going to add that next to the art station. Also, here's a Starry Slumber couch. It's not part of the Halloween theme, but I think it works nicely in this room. We're going to tuck it against this wall. Now, one of my favorite items that we released this year was the creepy closet. That was brand new to the Halloween theme this year. Now, of course, you've heard of the idea of having a monster in your closet. Well, look at this closet. It's shaking and it's creaking, and it definitely looks like there is something inside that is trying to get out. You can even see little red eyes peeking out of the top of that closet. So that's pretty scary and pretty creepy, and definitely a must-have if you're trying to create a creepy bedroom. Now, there's some really cool little wall stickers. There's a jack-o'-lantern and a ghost wall sticker that you can get that is part of the Halloween theme. And all you have to do is drag and drop them onto your wall in order for them to stick. And so I'm going to do that in the corner here. There's a little ghost, a little creepy ghost that might be haunting this room. Speaking of which, we're going to need something else to add onto the wall there, and the nursery wall clock works perfectly. Going to add that to the room. The enchanted area rug, you can find that in the decorations section of the W Shop under rugs. And there we go. There is my haunted kids room with the monster in the closet that is trying to get out. Now, I've used only W Shop items for this room, but I did want to replace two items with one is an exclusive item and the other is a super bed to really show you how you can take this haunted room to the next level. I'm going to remove the Captain Dogbeard's poster and add the haunted painting in its place. That's just going to sit right over the bed. And now look at this. This is an exclusive item, so every single time you adopt a pet, there's a chance that you can get one. But the eyes in this painting follow my cursor around the room, really making it look pretty spooky. So this is perfect for this room. Now, I'm also going to replace that wizard bed, which it looks really good in that room, but we do have a super bed that's called Monster Under the Bed. Now that's pretty appropriate considering there's also a monster in a closet. So let me replace that bed with this one, and look at that. The front of the bed actually looks like a monster's mouth, and underneath the bed you can see little eyes peeking through. This is a super bed, so you can get the bed every single time you adopt your 10th pet, and every 5th pet after that you're given a special gift box that you can drag and drop in your room and choose the super bed of your choice. So there you go. There's a haunted graveyard and a haunted kids room for you. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this Let's Build video, and I hope that you have a really fun time building some spooky Halloween rooms for your pets. If you want to share your own Let's Build video, please feel free to upload them to YouTube. Just use Webkinz Room Designs in the title so that we can find them. Happy Halloween, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Click to play Webkinz or watch more videos.